This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Carol. Carol talks for a living, from morning till night. So she relies on Flo's crystal clear home phone service brought to her through Flo's 100% fiber to the home network. It keeps her in the know, and because she bundles her mobile broadband and TV services, she enjoys huge savings, so she can enjoy much more for much less. So visit any Flo retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
Welcome to the Barbados Today evening update for Monday, May 9. Thanks for joining us. I am Fernella Wedderburn. We begin this evening with concern that all is not well with the island's nurses. President of the Barbados Nursing Association, Blondell Mullins, says her members are overworked and frustrated. Speaking as the country joins global celebrations to mark International Nurses Week, Mullins tells Barbados Today not only are nurses suffering from low morale across the public sector, but they are also sick of working double shifts.
We do not have the required complement of nurses for the institution. The nurses have to double up their shifts, and they also have to be working extra. So doing more, probably 2 or 3 nurses would do, 1 nurse is doing. So, that would make them more tired than if they had other hands on that. And then because they're not allowed out to train, they're not getting the time because of the short, they're not getting to go off and do the studying, like things like midwifery and gerontology and community health nursing. They haven't done those courses for the last 2 years or so. So the nurses, because they can't get the time to do these courses to help in their development, they're becoming a bit frustrated.
The ruling Democratic Labour Party says it's ready to turn up the heat in the St. Peter constituency. Prime Minister Frando Stewart made the declaration at a St. Peter branch meeting last night at the All Saints Training Centre. He told supporters that a new DLP candidate will snatch the Barbados Labour Party's stronghold in the next general election, constitutionally due in 2018.
There are going to be 2 new candidates in this constituency at the next election. And the successful candidate in St. Peter in the next election is going to be the Democratic Labour Party's candidate. Fight for this seat and win it. It is time that the Democratic Labour Party establishes a serious and enduring presence here in the constituency of St. Peter. And we are going to see to that at the next election.
The Central Bank of Barbados is expected to issue its quarterly economic report tomorrow, but Barbados Labour Party candidate for Christchurch East Central, Ryan Strawn, is questioning the timing of the statement, noting that it comes as the House will be debating the opposition's no-confidence motion against the Frando Stewart administration. The central bank employee is charging officials of seeking to cook the books, and he's also suggesting that figures used in the report will not be up to date.
It is extremely unfortunate. I think that's the best way I can put it, that the central bank has chosen to act in this manner in terms of releasing this information so late. Because, they too, given that it is now May, they're going to be reporting from January to March, and in which case, key things like the reserve position obviously would have continued to well, I presume, underperform, and so for in wanting to delay the numbers might somehow in their mind cause people to not pay much attention to it. Now, as I said, tomorrow is a no confidence motion, and so in as much as a lot of the no cycle tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday, most likely, depending on how long the debate goes on for, a lot of it is going to be caught up in the no confidence motion, in which case then the country doesn't necessarily have the opportunity to have a critical review of the actual data.
Government is still working towards a June 30 deadline for the appointment of customs officers. So says Finance Minister Chris Sinclair, who is also assuring that the transition of the Customs Department to the Barbados Revenue Authority will also go ahead by that date. He, however, tells Barbados Today should the appointment process not be completed, by then he would have to go to Parliament and make for a supplementary vote to continue to pay the customs officers until such time as that process is completed.
So it's a work in progress, and the sooner it is done, the better, because obviously the kind of unfinished state of the business is affecting people at all levels, and of course affecting the country's capacity to protect its borders, to raise the revenue that it has to raise through those means and so forth. So we want to make sure that it is wrapped up as quickly as possible to the satisfaction of all involved as far as we can do it.
In sports, 2020 World Champions West Indies women will clash with England women in a 5-match one-day international series later this year. The West Indies Cricket Board today confirmed the two sides will do battle in the 50-over format from October 8 to 19, with the 3 final games designated with ICC Women's Championship points. For West Indies women, the tournament will be the first since winning the T20 World Cup in India last month. The series will take place in the Caribbean.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
To news from Haiti now, where at least 4 people reportedly lost their lives over the weekend due to sporadic rains. According to the country's Interior Ministry, 2 men were swept away by floodwaters while a couple lost their lives when a wall collapsed on them. The rain drenched the country, flooding some 2,500 homes, mostly along Haiti's vulnerable southwestern peninsula. And on the international front, the Panama Papers scandal widened today. This after the huge database of documents relating to more than 200,000 offshore accounts was posted online. The papers, which belonged to the Panama-based law firm Mossack Fonseca, show how some wealthy people use offshore firms to evade tax and avoid sanctions. However, the company denies any wrongdoing. And finally, impeachment proceedings against Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff have hit a snag. The acting Speaker of Brazil's lower house annulled a vote today that would allow these proceedings to go to the Senate. But the President of the Senate later made it clear that the vote would take place despite the setback. The Senate is scheduled to vote on Wednesday on whether to start an impeachment trial against the embattled leader. And that's news and sports. But for the very latest, visit our website, www.barbadoscity.tv. Also, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Have a wonderful evening.